honor the mystery of what is at this time. Come along, have a little practice with me today in our chairs, but we're going to start out of our chair. So find yourself a chair. I like a nice hard chair, and I've got my red chair with me. I have a second chair over here, just in case. I'm going to show you a little modification that you could use. We're going to practice a little bit of balance. Your previous practice was more about the upper body. This is going to get into the legs a little bit, because I have a feeling that we've been doing a lot of sitting. So let's see if we can wake up our legs, our lower part of the body. Now, it might be that you want to be standing so that you're facing the chair. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can more see me better. Okay? Feet are comfortably placed, okay, so that I feel nice and grounded with the earth. Toes are forward. And take a moment to arrange your feet. Feel the whole sole of your foot on the floor. You might even bring just a little bounce here, a little knee bending, leg straightening to further ground those feet. Okay. The spine reaching upward, okay, the chest nice and open, collarbones widening, top of the head reaching upward. Okay. Twice. Okay. Slowly, as you breathe in, press into the toe mounds, float the heels away from the floor. Okay. Exhale, slowly lower them down. Okay. Do that one more time. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, they come on down. Okay, now this time, 2 more times, but you're going to reach one arm. As you lift the heels, you're reaching one arm forward and up, okay, so that the thumb points behind, and then slowly come back to the starting place. Okay. Inhale one more time, heels lift, arm reaches. Pay attention to the whole journey of this movement. Okay. And then let's do the other side. Okay. I'm going to turn sideways here, facing my chair. Okay. And heels lift. The other arm reaches up slowly. And as we breathe out, we bring everything back down. Okay, one more time. Inhale, heels lift, arm reaches. And as we breathe out, we come on down. Take a moment, check in, just notice what you feel and where you feel it. Okay? So we're going to come back. One hand is going to, you could be so that you're facing the chair again, okay, but just standing back from it a little bit, okay, or I'm going to turn sideways again so that you can see me, okay. Feet, take a moment to arrange them. We're going to shift the weight over into one foot as we reach the other foot forward. Okay. We slowly bring it back. Okay, do that again. Shift the weight into one foot as the other foot reaches forward. This is strengthening these hip flexors. Put the lifted foot back down. Okay. Now this time, instead of taking the lifted foot forward, you're going to take it straight out to the side. You're going to feel this in the outer hip. Bring it back. Okay, one more time. Reach it out to the side. Okay, and then bring it back. Now you're going to do the other side, and I'm going to turn so that my back is away from you. Okay, standing tall. Okay, stand into the other foot and reach now the other foot forward. Bring it back. Okay, do that one more time. Reaching the foot forward, bring it back, and then twice you're going to reach it out to the side, bring it back, one more time, out to the side, and bring it back. Okay. Now, again, take a moment just to check in. Okay. When we spend a lot of time sitting, these hip flexors, the front of the hips, tend to get really tight. So the lunge, let's see if we can find a little lengthening through here. Facing the chair again, the back of the chair, the feet being comfortably placed apart, and you're standing back from the chair just a little bit. Okay. Going to shift the weight over into the one-legged foot, and you're going to drag the other foot behind. Stay up on the toes, reach the heel back, the front knee bends just a little bit. It bends enough so that it's just in over the heel. Okay. You'll feel there's quite a stretch here that starts in the front of the back leg's calf, but as well into the front of the hip. Stay anchored into the front foot, the big toe mound in the heel. Okay. You can stay here a few more breaths, or if you'd like a little extra challenge, the back leg, its arm, reach it forward and up. You could stay here, or you could even lean a little bit towards the opposite side. Okay, that brings a little bit more stretch into this whole side, the same side of the body as the leg that is in behind. Okay. Bringing the lifted hand back down onto the chair. A little tip forward, wake the front foot, step forward. Notice what you feel. Might feel a little warmer in and around this hip of the leg that was in the back. So now let's do the other side. So you're going to weight now the other leg and slide the other leg back. Okay, so that we're doing the lunge now on the other side. Take a moment to arrange yourself, settle in. The spine being as upright as you are comfortable. The back leg, its knee might be slightly bent, but its heel is lifted and it's reaching back. Okay. You could stay here, working it here, or the leg behind, its arm, you could reach it forward and up. Okay. You could stay here, just lengthening out through the back heel, up through the lifted fingers, or you could lean towards the opposite side. Okay, so you get a little bit more stretch in through the other side of the body. See that the shoulder tops stay relaxed. Okay? And as you feel satisfied, slowly, both hands on the chair, step the back foot forward. Okay, take a couple breaths here just to notice. Prasarita legs. Okay? You're going to walk your feet a little further back. Keep your hands on the chair. You're going to start to bow forward a little bit, and you're going to start to walk your feet apart out to the sides. Okay? They may be a little wider than the width of the chair. And we start to fold forward as we stay anchored into the toe mounds, big toe, little toe mounds, the center of the heel. You might feel a stretch here in the back of the legs. We keep the hips and the ankles in line with one another. There's also a really nice stretch that's happening through the sides of the body. Okay? You could be here for a few more breaths, or this can be quite lovely. You can sway the hips gently side to side. Okay? This just brings a little bit more stretch in through the sides of the torso. Okay? And then as you're satisfied, bend those knees, look forward, start to walk the feet together and forward. We come on up. Okay. I'm going to turn my chair so that now it's facing you. Okay. And I'm going to come forward. I'm going to bring my other chair in. Okay. You're going to find yourself sitting into your chair. Okay. And it's more that you're sitting towards the front of the chair. And it might be that you slide a hand in under the sit bones and you pull them straight back. This allows you to further root the sit bones down into the chair. And then start to heel toe the feet a little bit wider. So we're coming into the same shape that we were doing standing, prasarita. Okay, but now we're sitting in the chair. The knees are in line with the toes, and they're in right over the heels. Okay? A couple times, float those heels away from the floor again. Bring them down. Okay? You might feel the calves strengthen, and there's a stretch felt in the front of the shins, front of the ankles. Okay, we put the heels down, we anchor into the feet. Okay. Now, slowly, this other chair that I have here, I'm going to slide it in. You might find it beneficial having a second chair that you can fold forward and rest the arms, the head upon. Okay. This starts to give a little stretch into the back. You can even do this up against the table. Okay. A couple breaths here. And you can explore little increments of movement, because maybe there's a little different placement that is just right for you. Okay? Maybe you need to find something that's just a little bit different, but yet it still gets into those areas of the body that need a little bit more spaciousness, a little bit more freedom found. Okay? Now, slowly, you're going to bring yourself on up. I'm going to slide my chair out of the way. Okay? So here, we're gonna bring one arm up, one hand up first. It's like you're shading your eyes. Okay, taking the sun out of them. Elbow is reached out to the side, reaching back. Okay, you can feel it's getting into the shoulder, it's getting into the side of the body. Okay, let's bring that arm down. Okay. And then let's shade the other eyes. I got the thumb drawing straight back here, elbows lifting. Okay, that feels actually pretty good. I'm actually going to bring both our hands up, shading the eyes. Shoulder tops relaxed, elbows moving back, collarbones are widening. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep one hand shading the eyes. I'm going to bring the other hand down to the chair just behind the hip. Okay, it's hip. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to reach the shading hand across to the opposite knee. It's a twist. Sit bones and the feet evenly weighted. The spine is lifting upward, and it is the rib cage and the shoulders that are revolving. There's a little half smile to the corners of the mouth, the corners of the eyes, which makes everything easier. And the breath, see that the breath moves comfortably in and out. Inhale. Revolve back to center, shade the eyes again with the hands. Okay, the spine lifting up, the sides of the torso the same length. Okay, and we're going to revolve it the other direction. So we bring the hand to the chair back behind the hip. The other hand reaches for opposite leg. Collarbones widening away from one another. Sit bones, feet evenly anchoring downward as the top of the head lifts upward. The breath relaxed, moving through the body. Shoulders relaxing. I'm noticing a lot of tension in and around my shoulders, my upper back into the neck. You may be the same. Okay. Now as you exhale, let's slowly unwind. One more shading of the eyes. We're looking forward to the future when we return back to a new norm. Now, bring the hands down. Okay. Heel toe, walk your feet in towards one another. Okay. I want to finish off here, just a little addressing of these shoulders. Roll them a couple times forward, then roll them back. Okay. Let the arms hang long by your sides. Palms face the body. Okay. This is eagle arms, okay? Virabhadrasana arms. You're going to float the arms out to the sides. Okay? Turn your palms forward, thumbs upward. Okay? Let us bring the right arm over top of the left. Stack the elbows, maybe, or maybe you're just here. Okay? Palms together, forearms drawing towards one another. Or maybe you can stack the elbows, bring the back of the hands together. Maybe you can shift and bring one set of fingers into the other palm. Okay? This really widens everything across the upper back. Let the heart move in towards the back of the body. Maybe you play a little bit with that yes action of the head. Maybe a little bit of no action. Okay. And then let's unwind the arms. Okay, and then let's bring them in the other way. So it might be that you're here, it could be that you're here, it could be elbows stacked, back of the hands together, or sliding one hand forward and bringing it in, fingers into the other fingers into the palm. Okay? And again, maybe it's that little bit of yes, no action with the head. Just checking out the neck. Shoulder tops relaxing. Okay? And then exhale. Unwind. Okay, rest the hands on the thighs. Let the weight drop into the lower half of the body. Feel the breath move into the belly, the chest. Close your eyes. Notice what you feel, where you feel it. A few more breaths here. Just watching, dropping our attention on this breath. The breath that keeps us present in this moment with what is real. And it might be that you choose to sit here a little bit longer. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, friends, be well, be safe. Open up to the mystery of what life is bringing forth for us.